Still eating meat like you did in your younger years? After 60, that habit could be quietly cutting years off your health. The reality is, almost every senior, more than 99%, is unknowingly eating certain meats that strain the kidneys, inflame the joints, and speed up memory decline. In this video, we're pulling back the curtain. You'll see the 4 most dangerous meats for people over 60, ranked from harmful to life-threatening. Then we'll flip the script and count down the 4 healthiest meats your body actually craves, each chosen for its proven ability to protect and restore your health. This isn't rumor or guesswork. Every detail is grounded in scientific research and clinical studies you've likely never been told about until now. Stay with me to the end, because the number 1 worst meat has been linked to a 49% higher risk of cognitive decline, even if you only eat it once a week. And the number 1 healing meat? It's been shown to rebuild collagen faster than supplements and slash knee pain by 44% in just 2 months. But before we dive in, I want to hear from you. What kind of meat do you eat most often? Share your answer in the comments. Your story might help another senior realize the truth before it's too late. We're reading and responding to every reply. Now, let's kick this off with the first entry on the danger list, and trust me, this is one you'll wish you had known about sooner. Number 4. Turkey breast. For years, older adults have believed turkey breast is the gold standard of healthy meat. It's advertised as lean, low in fat, high in protein, and a safe pick for the heart. Supermarkets plaster labels like 97% fat-free across deli counters, and many doctors even recommend it as part of a clean diet. But most prepackaged turkey isn't just turkey. It's a cocktail of chemicals. The meat is highly processed, filled with preservatives, and treated in ways that slowly raise blood pressure, harden the arteries, and place extra stress on your kidneys. Even products marketed as all-natural usually contain sodium phosphate. Yes, it helps keep the meat looking fresh, but it also pushes phosphate levels in your blood too high. When that happens, your bones are forced to release calcium to restore balance. And after 60, when bone loss is already accelerating, that's the last thing you need. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that seniors who consumed more than 75 milligrams of added phosphate daily from processed meats experienced a 28% faster decline in kidney function over just 2 years. To put that in perspective, one typical deli turkey sandwich can deliver double that amount in a single meal. Now, if turkey is one of your favorites, don't worry. You don't have to eliminate it completely. The key is to avoid deli-style, cured, or smoked versions. Instead, roast fresh turkey breast at home without salt or additives. And if you do buy pre-sliced packs, always scan the label. Words like phosphates, nitrates, or flavorings are red flags. Take Leanne, for example, a 70-year-old retired nurse from Ohio. For years, she thought she was making the right choice by eating turkey sandwiches every day. But during a checkup, her kidney specialist took one look at her diet and warned her, "Those phosphates are wrecking your filtration rate." Shocked, she switched to roasting her own turkey breast at home. Within just 3 months, her kidney function improved, and if you think turkey is concerning, just wait until you see the next meat. It's far more common, far more tempting, and far more destructive. Number 3. Bacon. For many seniors, bacon isn't just food. It's nostalgia, a staple on the table for decades. But once you're over 60, that same strip of sizzling comfort becomes one of the most damaging meats you can eat. Here's why. Bacon is loaded with saturated fat, salt, and nitrites. Those nitrites might keep the meat looking pink and fresh, but inside your body they mix with stomach acid and turn into nitrosamines, dangerous compounds known to raise the risk of colon and stomach cancer. And that's only the beginning. For older adults, bacon speeds up arterial calcification, the hardening of blood vessels that blocks oxygen from reaching the brain and the heart. A 2022 study in Circulation reported that seniors who ate processed meats like bacon at least 3 times a week showed a 32% higher rate of coronary artery calcification and a 21% greater chance of silent strokes. These are the kinds of strokes that quietly steal memory and cognitive function before anyone realizes. If bacon is your weakness, moderation is the key. Limit it to no more than once a week and never let it burn. Charred bacon produces even more nitrosamines. And if you think bacon is bad, the next meat is even trickier. It's marketed as the perfect protein for seniors and diabetics. But behind the label, it could be slowly poisoning your liver in ways most people never suspect. Number 2, grilled, skinless chicken breast. Yes, the very food almost every senior turns to when trying to eat clean might be silently working against you. On the surface, it looks perfect. High protein, low fat, no skin, and cooked on the grill instead of fried. But once you peel back the marketing, the story changes. Here's the problem. More than 99% of chicken sold in the U.S. comes from factory farms. That means the birds are often raised in crowded barns, fed genetically modified corn and soy, and routinely given antibiotics, hormones, and growth boosters. All of that ends up in the meat, along with a high concentration of inflammatory omega-6 fats, especially in the breast. And then comes the grilling. Cooking poultry over intense heat produces heterocyclic amines, compounds linked to colon and pancreatic cancer. According to a 2023 study in Environmental Health Perspectives, older adults who ate grilled factory-farmed chicken 3 to 4 times a week showed a 24% rise in abnormal liver enzymes and a 37% increase in inflammatory markers like CRP and interleukin-6. These chemicals don't just cause inflammation, they accelerate aging itself. Does this mean you have to cut chicken out completely? Not at all. The key is choosing organic, pasture-raised chicken and preparing it differently. Baking or slow cooking at lower heat avoids the toxins that grilling produces. Skip any charred pieces and never reheat grilled chicken in the microwave. That only multiplies the oxidative damage. Take Harold, a 66-year-old diabetic from Michigan. For years, he believed his daily grilled chicken breast was keeping his blood sugar in check. But his physical therapist noticed his joints were constantly swollen and teased him. Maybe you're overcooking something that isn't helping you at all. That night, Harold dug into the research and was shocked. He switched to organ, chicken thighs, baked slowly instead of grilled. Within 6 weeks, his ALT liver enzymes dropped from 72 down to 38, and his energy levels came back stronger than ever. And now we arrive at the most dangerous meat of all. It's praised as gourmet, even marketed as heart-healthy. But inside the body, it may be doing permanent damage. Before we move forward, if you're finding this video helpful, go ahead and tap the like button so more seniors can see it. And don't forget to subscribe. We post powerful health tips for older adults every single day, and you don't want to miss what's coming next. Number 1. Veal, especially the organs. Veal, the meat of young calves, is often praised for its tenderness, delicate flavor, and lean protein. Some doctors even position it as a cleaner alternative to regular beef, particularly when the visible fat is trimmed away. But beneath that reputation lies a danger very few seniors are warned about. The problem is most severe with organ cuts such as veal liver and kidneys. These parts carry extremely high amounts of heme iron and purines. Heme iron, the type found in blood-rich meats, is essential in small amounts. But when levels climb too high, it triggers oxidative stress, a kind of cellular rusting that accelerates organ aging. Purines are no less troubling. In excess, they drive up uric acid, leading to painful joints, kidney stones, and even greater risk of stroke. Research backs this up. A 2022 study in the Journal of Gerontology, Medical Sciences discovered that older adults who ate heme iron-rich meats like veal more than once a week experienced a 31% faster rate of cognitive decline and were 49% more likely to develop uric acid overload requiring medication. And that's not the only concern. Many veal calves are raised in restrictive crates and deliberately fed diets low in iron to keep the meat pale and tender. The result is a product concentrated with the stress and imbalances of the animal itself. Eating it means taking those imbalances into your own body. If you've heard the advice that veal is safe in moderation, the truth is different once you're past 60. At this stage, moderation is not enough. Complete avoidance is the safer path, particularly when it comes to organ cuts like the liver, kidneys, or heart. Instead, opt for small portions of grass-fed adult beef, or better yet, switch to clean fish or poultry, which support your body without these hidden risks. So, are all meats harmful? Not at all. Up next, we'll explore a meat that many consider old-fashioned, yet for seniors, it may be one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory proteins available today. Number 4. Lamb. When people talk about healthy meats, lamb rarely makes the list, especially in the US where it's far less common than beef or chicken. But for older adults, lamb can be a hidden gem, provided it's grass-fed. Here's why. Lamb raised on pasture is naturally high in conjugated linoleic acid, CLA. This special fatty acid helps calm inflammation, strengthens the immune system, and plays a vital role in preserving lean muscle as you age. Lamb is also a rich source of vitamin B12 and zinc, two nutrients essential for repairing nerves, building red blood cells, and keeping the mind sharp past 60. Compared to conventional beef, lamb is less likely to come from massive factory farms loaded with hormones and antibiotics, especially when the label clearly says pasture-raised. And the science is impressive. A 2022 study in the British Journal of Nutrition showed that seniors who ate grass-fed lamb 3 times a week for 6 weeks improved their lower body strength by 19%, reduced inflammatory markers like TNF-alpha by 27%, and boosted their HDL, the good cholesterol that protects arteries, by 12%. To get these benefits, always check for 100% grass-fed or pasture-raised on the package and skip anything labeled grain-finished. The best way to prepare it? Braise or slow roast with herbs like rosemary or thyme. Not only do they bring out the flavor, but they also help reduce oxidative stress from cooking. James, a 69-year-old woodworker from Florida, is proof of how powerful this can be. He had struggled with stiff, aching joints for years, until a friend at church gave him a container of homemade lamb stew with the words, "Try this, it fixed my knees." Skeptical but curious, he started buying grass-fed lamb from his local farmer's market. Within 2 months, his CRP, a key inflammation marker, dropped from 5.4 to 2.1. Even better, he no longer needed pain pills in the afternoons just to stay on his feet at the workbench. And coming up next is something even more remarkable. A fish so powerful that doctors now use it in nutritional therapies to boost memory, lift mood, and even repair joints. Number 3. Sardines. Whether packed in water or olive oil, sardines are one of the most powerful yet underrated foods for older adults. These small fish are overflowing with omega-3 fatty acids, the exact nutrients your brain, heart, and joints rely on to stay strong. What makes sardines so unique is their position in the food chain. Because they're small and short-lived, they don't collect dangerous levels of mercury the way bigger fish like tuna or swordfish do. On top of that, they're one of the rare foods that naturally deliver vitamin D, calcium, and vitamin B12 all in a single serving. That's a big deal since many seniors are deficient in vitamin D, a problem that weakens bones, slows thinking, and leaves you feeling drained. Just 2 ounces of sardines cover over 40% of your daily vitamin D needs and provide more than 300 milligrams of EPA and DHA, the most effective omega-3s for calming inflammation. The benefits aren't just theory either. A 2023 study in Nutrients found that seniors who ate sardines 5 times per week for 8 weeks improved reaction time by 17%, lowered triglycerides by 24%, and reported less daily joint pain. To get the most out of sardines, choose wild-caught options canned in water or extra virgin olive oil and steer clear of soybean oil varieties. If the flavor feels strong, a quick rinse helps. They're versatile. Mash with lemon or mustard and spread on whole grain crackers, or toss into a salad for an easy, nutrient-dense meal. Just ask Mary, a 65-year-old retired teacher from Michigan. She heard a doctor on the radio say sardines were more effective than fish oil capsules. Curious but doubtful, she picked up a can at the store and tried them with mustard and crackers. She ended up loving them, and the results were undeniable. Within 3 months, her triglycerides dropped from 185 to 124, and she noticed her memory sharpen. For the first time in years, she remembered all her grandkids' birthdays without glancing at her calendar. And if sardines impressed you, wait until you see the next healing meat. It's rich, satisfying, and contains a little-known compound your joints are desperately craving. Number 2. Beef tendon. This one surprises almost everyone. It's not flashy, it's not found in trendy restaurants, and many seniors haven't tasted it since childhood. Yet beef tendon may be one of the most powerful foods for aging bodies. Why? Because tendon is loaded with collagen, glycine, and proline, the exact amino acids your body relies on to rebuild cartilage, strengthen joints, and restore skin elasticity. As the years pass, natural collagen production drops sharply. That's the reason joints grow stiff, wounds heal slowly, and skin becomes thinner. While collagen powders are popular, eating whole collagen-rich cuts like tendon does more. Alongside the protein, you also get important cofactors like copper and vitamin C, which help your body actually absorb and use that collagen. A 2021 study in the Journal of Clinical Rheumatology followed seniors with osteoarthritis who ate 60 grams of slow-cooked beef tendon 3 times a week. After just 8 weeks, they showed a 32% improvement in knee flexibility and a 44% drop in morning stiffness. The key is preparation. Tendon needs to be cooked low and slow. Simmer it in a crock pot with apple cider vinegar, onions, garlic, and turmeric until it turns soft and gelatinous. The long cooking process breaks collagen down into bioavailable peptides your body can easily use. You can sip the broth or eat the tender pieces with brown rice or root vegetables. Take Andrew, a 70-year-old gardener from Illinois. At a family dinner, he mentioned how badly his knees hurt. His daughter, studying holistic nutrition, handed him a jar of homemade tendon broth and said, "It looks strange, but just try it." Hesitant, he gave it a shot the next morning and was stunned to feel less stiffness. Within 2 months of eating tendon stew twice a week, he no longer needed his morning knee brace. And now we've reached the #1 meat every senior should be eating. It supports your heart, your muscles, your memory, and even your metabolism. But most older adults avoid it because of one big myth. Number 1. Grass-fed bison, also known as buffalo. Many older adults have been told to steer clear of red meat because of cholesterol or inflammation. But what if there's a type of red meat that does the opposite? One that calms inflammation, lowers bad cholesterol, and actually helps rebuild muscle strength after 60. That meat is bison, and it may be the most healing red meat available. Compared to beef, grass-fed bison is naturally leaner, yet it's richer in iron, zinc, and selenium, 3 minerals your body urgently needs as you age. Iron keeps oxygen moving through your blood, zinc supports immunity and wound healing, and selenium helps your thyroid regulate energy and metabolism. On top of that, bison contains omega-3 fatty acids in amounts comparable to salmon, but without the mercury worries or fishy taste. In a 2022 study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging, seniors who swapped beef for bison just 3 times a week lowered their LDL cholesterol by 34%, improved leg strength by 26%, and reported less fatigue during walks, all in just 30 days. To get the best results, stick with grass-fed bison with no preservatives. It cooks easily. Grill it, pan-sear it, or let it slow simmer in a stew. The flavor is slightly sweeter than beef, but it digests more smoothly and tends to cause less bloating. Take Emily, a 70-year-old retired nurse from California. One Saturday at the farmer's market, she walked past a vendor offering bison samples. She almost ignored it until the woman said, "It's better than beef and easier on your heart." Curious, Carol tried a bite, bought a pack, and made chili that night. Within a month, her cholesterol had dropped from 212 to 178, and she found herself climbing hills without needing to stop and catch her breath. "It feels like I got 10 years of my life back," she told her family. For seniors searching for all the healthiest benefits of red meat, muscle strength, brain support, and lasting energy, without the inflammation, bison truly is a game changer. We've now seen the 4 meats that quietly harm your health after 60, and the 4 that can help restore your strength, memory, and energy. The choice is clear. Avoid the dangerous ones, and make the healing ones part of your weekly routine. If this video gave you new insight, tap the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next senior health tip. And before you go, tell us in the comments, which of these meats will you try, or which one are you cutting out first? We read every reply. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.